Right here is the Novo assembly room. We got our maestro of assembly over here, Jack, setting up a seafoam sparkle for a custom order for Mesa Boogie Hollywood. It's the first thin line that we've ever done. We're really excited about it because it's a prototype for some new line that we're going to be working on, and it sounds amazing. Lawler gold foils in there, and man, you know, moving to Nashville and trying to get started is a perfect guitar for us to be finishing up first to get really excited about the future of Novo. Great stuff. Beautiful. Right on. So now that we've checked out the finished guitars, why don't we go check out the main factory? We're moving from Dennis's basement to a 6,500 square foot shop here, so come on out and check it out. We've got it going on back here. So right now we're in transition. We've gotten a lot of machines in for the wood shop and for finishing, but the first place that we got all set up is sanding. So if you want to take a look here, we've got bodies that we already had cut, and we've got Colton over here. He's going to be doing our sanding for us. You can kind of get a shot of him over there. These guys right here, let me show you what we're working with. Our main body wood that we use is pine. You can see we've got some cool knots that we're working with in here. We use a lot of reclaim stuff, and we do that because we like sort of the weathered resonance that you can get on there. You want to get a shot of there. It sounds awesome. It's one of the original Telecaster woods, and Dennis really loves it. We get this tempered for us, and it's absolutely beautiful. It sounds fantastic. So we got that. Over here, this is a cool section. This is the distressing station. This is where Dennis does all his mad scientist stuff to get everything all distressed and beautiful when we got distressed guitars. So a lot of secret prototype stuff over here that you can't look at, but that's where we do that. I'm just playing. And so as you can see over here, we're still kind of setting things up. We're gonna have, you know, storage over here. We've got some machines from Dennis's shop that we're looking at here. Why don't you come over here and I can show you this. Right over here, we're building a custom pickguard station. Right here, we're setting up these Grizzly machines, and then we're gonna put a different bit on each one and be able to set up. Well, there goes the compressor. Well, we're in a workshop, so that's how it works. But we're setting up, we built this ourselves, and then we're setting up a whole station where we can make all our custom pickguards, because one of the things that we really like to do is handle everything in-house if we can, and we like to offer as many pickguards as we possibly can, so being able to handle every single thing at once is really great. So come back around and you can check out, maybe get a little bit of shot of Colton over here working. Right on. So over here, I'm going to show you, you know, back in Pennsylvania, we had like, you know, some machines that Dennis had been using for about 20 years. So as we kind of build out into this big shop, we're starting to get some new stuff in. We got a time saver. We got a joiner that just came in today. Look at this, looks like the Ark of the Covenant, like Indiana Jones just dropped this thing off. So, you know, we're still working on sort of, you know, the kind of things that we're going to be working on out here. It's really exciting to have this much space to, you know, build out as many guitars that we can. Over here is where finishing is going to be. I can show you kind of what that's going to look like. We chose this building mostly because it has this climate controlled room in it. So if you come in here and you see, it's a lot cooler in here, it's climate controlled, and then through this door right here, we've already put up the explosion proof lighting, and we're going to put the spray booth right against this wall. So, you know, we were hoping that, you know, by now, especially with the NAMM show coming up, that we would have everything built out, but, you know, it's a slow process, but we're really excited to be able to really, you know, uptick, you know, the demand for these guitars for Novos are pretty high right now, so we want to make sure that we can actually build enough of them and because people want them, so it's great. So we're really excited to be able to do it in such a cool room here. We actually we put up these walls just recently. We had some contractors come in and do that, so, and put these windows up, so when you're working in here, you can actually see the whole shop. So very, very exciting, very, very cool. So you can come back on this way, and I'll show you one more thing. We can come through this way, and this is kind of where final assembly and stuff's going to go down. So if you walk through here, up here is where we're going to hang guitars after they've been finished. We've got these guys up here. These are called rust buckets. They're of course designed to look nice and rusty. Absolutely beautiful finish on there. So, you know, if you don't like distressed guitars, this one might not be for you, but for people that do, this is kind of the pinnacle right here of, you know, sort of Dennis Fano artwork. We really, really dig this. These are going to humbucker music down in Georgia. I think they're in Georgia. They're like on the Georgia-Tennessee line, somewhere around there. Great guys though, humbucker. So that's those guys. And so, you know, pretty typical stuff, parts room. Over here is a neck station where you're gonna do fret dressing and things like that. And once everything is kind of squared up, that's where we head over to assembly with Jack. So we can walk that way right now. Come take a look. And Jack is most colorful character, I think, here, and he's got some cool stuff going on in there. So very cool. And that'll lead us there, and that'll lead us right to there. And then if you want to come over here, we've got sort of a, you know, a basic showroom. We've got our sister brand Revolta that we would do. Those are our awesome guitars that we've been working on for a while now. We've got the first model, the Combinata, and then a brand new prototype for the Mondata that'll be out in August. So, you know, we wanted to have another line that we could, you know, do a lot of Dennis Fano experimenting and kind of scratch itches that we weren't going to do with Novo. And all of these are going to be processed through this Nashville facility after they're made in Korea. So we'll be able to look at each guitar before it goes out, which is really exciting for us to be able to handle all of the quality control. So just really, really, you know, beautiful, beautiful instruments for a great price. We really like those a lot. Yeah. And there you go. There's my guys in their office. There's Debo and Jack. Say hi to Debo and Jack. And my boring office, nobody needs to see that. And then some beautiful guitars. This is my personal guitar right here. This is the best one out of the bunch right here. Called the Red Rocket right here. My favorite personal. Just check that out if you can get it. Harmony Burst, Lollertrons, Schroeder wrap over. Just, you know, I'm gonna be buried with this guitar. Be buried with it. So yeah, so you can check out a couple more that we've got going out to some customers really soon.